Yo. I said, when the tone of my voice stretch, the geometry of the waves are sonically displayed into what's known as a vortex. And that's why my rhyme's deeper. Even when my craft light, it still attract a beam that pull niggas up into my penmanship. That means I'm gifted with the sheer infinite that make dimensions shift outside of the timekeepers. When I tap into the cognitive ripple factors that send forever expanding vibrations into the triple blackness, I could telepathy ancestors would only whisper to a mind reader. Like, do you believe in the Most High's most awesome force or the daylight? Just a mere reflection of something that could only be a projection from a more darker source. I came to test LA like standing in the middle of Watts wearing 369 t-shirts. Hold up, nigga. I said test LA, that's Tesla. He taught us about Watts. He was the original 369 teacher. And since you popped up on my radar when you was big banging and now you've evolved and tested. I said test LA, that's Tesla. He taught us about Watts. He was the original 369 teacher. And since you popped up on my radar when you was big banging and now you've evolved into this intelligently designed creature, I think it was fire how you brought science to the cave, man. But it ain't as trill, because where I'm projecting, all you see is divine ether, nigga. But if y'all ain't peep it, I give y'all a couple more bars to catch some deep shit. I envision ARP in a dark room with an evil grin, just staring at the card. I even imagine the fashions of our two fan bases clashing, just staring at the odds. I even did the calculus and pre-calculated how many niggas would be in the crowd stuck, just staring at the bars. And then it dawned on me, all the niggas that told stories about staring into the light made it back. I guess the ones that turned into light must have been staring at the God, nigga. Yeah, that's right, I said God. For all these little niggas that chose rap as a profession, I'm the one that made it out the dirt for going off the dome. Y'all catching the connection? In the beginning, I used my darkest hours and created light. And now it's just perfection. My freestyles taught these average Joe Sif, they married to these bars, these babies can come out of nowhere. Now that's an immaculate conception. Question. Am I not the alpha and omega to that rap shit? And what could you provide me? I done lyrically walked on water, healed the blind, felt the multitude, even hung with the niggas that crossed me, but they still couldn't crucify me. You know how many times I prayed to God the chip on my shoulder fell? They killed my pop when I was 16. That's some shit I still ain't get over well. I watched the most positive nigga on my block get hit with like 40 shells. I even used to rap like a little Nas, but X that. These days I'd rather take my pole to hell, nigga. You know why I bought him on, nigga? Never sold his soul to get famous? Cause we famous for never even having a soul to sell, nigga. I knew 3 6th graders that got schooled by the block. 6 years later, they got chalked in the streets. 6 feet deep in a box because of all the deceit. We kill over true religion, target the weak. So when they said Daylyt was an animal, I said, good. I came to make a mark of the beast. I came to make a mark of the beast. Like, yeah, he's sick, but I'm 2 times as sick. I take 6 and leave 6. That's 2 times as sick. I do mine, but in my mind, 2 minds are fit. That's 2 monsters, 2 consciousness. I could do mantras and move all kind of shit. I define this shit, black and gifted. I hope he ain't come to play games with the kid, cause Minecraft it different. Time, nigga.
Let's go. Let's go.
I come from the land of the 3 up top. I'm part of a living tribe, you know. You see the soul. King, Leopold, we uphold. Soon as you got deployed, it was tricky. I knew you was gonna black a little bit, but due to historical facts, you should have known you'd get destroyed if you picked me. True north is how I create my battle page. When the comp is high, I ain't gotta compromise my data rage. On this stage, I never had trouble with experience. This is just a double split experiment. I took this look to make Adam change. You see all the compensation. It's the double slit experiment. I took this look to make Adam change. You see how to compensate, it was gross. Los, I really used to fuck with you, knowing damn well I had trust issues. To be friends with you, I was literally befriending my health. I spend nights in your den, listening to your pen, taking Instagram pics, trying to pretend it was wealth. Never have I ever planted the idea to see you and I verse, to ascend for the belt. Never have I ever planted the idea to see you and I verse, to ascend for the belt. But on this here earth stage, you have become a mermaid. Today you're gonna have to fend for yourself. You have become a mermaid. You're gonna have to see King. You want them to believe your Triton is the height of all right and excited. Oh, you the man, you gifted. A box word, book it, man, you scripted inside this trial date. Any jip me out of my stream, I must redeem, then I annihilate. Have to look crazy. Last match you seen a nigga spit, I turned to scene Queen Elizabeth. When I get on my killer shit, just let me cook, baby. They be screaming, that's fire, feed us some more. Let me work. I'm to the crib with this barbecue. An artist who went straight to the top and took them down with no disguise. Your demise will be multiplied by oh. Now look around. It's 2x into a 10, a paradigm bubble, and you can double it if you air the mind. Pair the time, we can score out the obstacle. I plan to jot, even though I ain't been on the Camelot. They want to see King Arthur with me, or I had to pull my sword out of rock for you. All that dissing, that's a mission impossible if I jot focus. They want to see me pop toasts. That's just a bad mash of bando lines. I don't have to write for the blatherskites. My lactorium in the afterlife is an act of Christ. Vidiot, and you might see lows die, ghosts fly. You want to know why my hand in the air? Cause you up here paired with the most high. Hop on my wave. But it'll be no tide. You was jumped from the stump. A pogo in my dojo. Oh, bro, this is a logo, Lepsy, Brody, Bodie. I render contenders Yanoya to send the artists to whom we made it, doing me played it. Niggas become completely quiet when they get mutilated. Who debated? Peep the talent show. Line like we equilateral. I auditory degree out if you're not in my talent list. This who y'all big up? Give up. It's inadequate, although it exists funny. You standing next to a killer. If this the Thriller in the Manila, then everything is a risk money. To all the slaves watching, they clocking a barrier. I craft in all 51 areas. With you appalled, I was on the call before Lamaria. Aryan, burying, Hami, in the lobby with the lobbyists. Obvious to define hobby, probably exists in the divine obulus. That's a 2-1. Clear, can you rock with this? I pair the phobal, scared of global. The seat I sit in, the bomb, the chair noble. I do the body bad. Los, you knew clearly it'd be Levy Slaughter, sip heavy water. They adore the skill. Sea moss couldn't give you this chlorophyll. I scatter facts. Blade to his belly, tell me that's bladderacks. Thunder sound, smoke for any nigga who say they run the town. I'm cut from the belly of the beast. You hear the hunger sound. A king, King Arthur with the kings of Agartha. Nigga, we been living off the underground. The numbers sound different when the words attacking you. This is slurred gematria. You can't match with us. You can't stick with us. It's ubiquitous if you plan to spit like a god. They might not catch it. They screaming animus when he too animated. And I made it too complicated. You too not you just too concentrated. Unidentified by the quill. Keep it real or else you'll be penalized by my ability. Sly, shy ability, soliloquy. Let me demonstrate. I eliminate the sin. It's easy to go in when you penetrate. I'm gonna stop. He about to cry. I'm fucking with you. If you are gonna call me a joker, and that's your angle, hey. But it's the simple rules of any card. The joker beats the king no matter what game we play. Time.
Hey, yo. I let ARP talk me back into the raggedy ass world of battle rap.
You gonna disrespect me?
As if the first time around, I didn't get enough. But fuck that, nigga, I pulled up. and saw a DNA retarded ass with no tooth grinning from the bus. I know I said I wanted to bridge the gap between the industry and battle, but this ain't the shit that we discussed. Somebody still gotta explain to me how the gangsta ass niggas got tranny rumors, but the Christians is the niggas with it tough. Hold on. From here on out, I ain't trusting nobody to say they be zipping niggas up. And you, nigga, nah, nigga, you, what you thought? You were just chilling in the cut?
Yep.
You act like you ain't go from twerking in a dress to running around wearing a fucking cape, thinking your mind control is what's lifting niggas up. Let me guess. ARP text you, let's eat. Come display your extraordinary. Nigga, you ain't see Dinner with the Schmucks?
That was fire.
What the fuck? You think you got here because you got here? I ain't even give a fuck what you was going to rap tonight. I knew against me, you had to pull out the premier bars with the Lux pack. You know what? I like that nigga more than you be rapping like.
I sound nothing like him.
Somebody take a picture. You looking at the day before death. And that's congruent to the afterlife. Because soon as they gave the goat to the God, you was asked out. You should have knew this was a sacrifice. You need it, brother. Trust me.
Hey, as long as you impress me, that's all that
Hey, brother, listen. Y'all looking at the day before death, and that's congruent to the afterlife. Because soon as they gave the goat to the God, he was asked out. You should have knew this was a sacrifice. Let me see if I had this right. You said they brought the hype in to the high pen. How you claiming your arm strong when you get caught writing bullshit you can't play off once I'm mic'd in? You said they brought the hype in versus the high pen. How you claiming your arm strong when you get caught writing bullshit you can't play off once I'm mic'd in? I don't know who. How you claiming your arm strong when you get caught writing bullshit you can't play off once I'm mic'd in? I don't know who on your sideline, but as soon as I heard Drizzy was one of the hype men, I thought about the big flash. The nigga might squint, or the blade, get him sliced thin. Either way, tell Aubrey I ain't even gotta pull a Drake to get light skin, nigga. I wanna earn it, nigga, I don't want it. I wanna earn it. Nigga said, listen, I thought about the big flash. Nigga might squint. You know the arrogant niggas, the big. I thought about the big flash. Nigga might squint, or the blade, get him sliced thin. Either way, tell Aubrey I ain't gotta pull a Drake to get light skin. And we gonna handle this like men, cause I've been known to line these chumps up and front page them. They said light gonna push your melanin. I said only when I'm sun gazing.
Oh, walk that woke shit.
And don't make me come blazing for that spot you clinching. Oh, he think he cooking cause he saute and got it rocking with him. Well, you was salty. You think you cooking cause you saute and got it rocking with him. Well, a nigga was salty for 3 years and cut me off when ARP ain't lock it with him. Every blog was ARP and the Wise Scheme collaborated on this government devised scheme to glitch my algorithm. What? Our friendship got divided and all of a sudden you got division? Every blog was ARP and the Wise King collaborated on the government devised scheme to glitch my algorithm. So what? Our friendship got divided and all of a sudden now you got division. So I'm supposed to believe your mind is just so cosmically inclined to make all these wise decisions? Well, tell this nigga until he unblocked me off Twitter, I don't want to hear shit about light got dimensions. I don't want to hear shit about light got dimensions. Not to mention, I'm the only industry nigga that can slide here and kill. Once the voice amplify, the hand gestures fly, niggas bow heads and kneel. I compose shit that make every child, woman, and man testify. They felt the earth move and heard the ancestors cry. I'm God tier for real, nigga. Is dog here for real? Cause I heard he spawned, but how I respawn is to talk life to him. I don't think where you materialize is very solid. Is dog here for real? Cause I heard he spawned. So how I respawn is to talk life to him. I don't think where you materialize is very solid. So to those of you who said I couldn't talk light to him, ain't nothing about him as genius as this. Just because he mattered to y'all, to me, it don't even mean he exists. I said I heard he spawned, but the way I respawn is to talk life to him. I don't think where you materialize is very solid. So to those who said I couldn't talk light to him, ain't nothing about him as genius as this. He might matter to y'all, but to me, he don't even exist. He gonna holographic shit, and I'm gonna walk right through.
Oh, so far, it's a timeless battle, man. Let's go.
Okay, let's fight, man. Let's go.
Los. Welcome to Battle Rap.
Yeah, hold it down.
AKA BR 101. BR is composed of many different elements to go at them periodically when we art attack. Bars, stage presence, aggression, crowd control. Speaking of crowd control, I figure I'll start with that. I need everybody in the building to be absolutely quiet and make not a sound. Now raise your hand if you never had COVID. You got it now. Wait. Y'all didn't get the elbow. That shit was so gnarly, you probably saw a dolphin. I ain't here to make y'all COVID victims. I'm here to show you I rap like a COVID symptom. It's just gonna be a body and a coffin. I mean, if I knew you was gonna spit that weak shit, I would've wrote the shit I had 3 years ago, so I really don't got a jot. To get a head swell, I can win by not a lot. Given although the match, if I knew you was gonna spit that weak shit you had, I would've wrote the shit I had 3 years ago, so I really don't got a jot. To get a head swell, I could win by not a lot. Given although the match been simmering, you still don't got a shot. Let me be honest. I could let some tall buck, but that's just gonna fuck up your network if I'm on that type thuggin'. I would let some firefly, but they just gonna scream light buggin'. Oh yeah. So with that said, whatever you had planned, shoot when I get motivated. Oh, they waited for us to square up. I prepared a box, retrieve. They ain't believe you would die till they seen the paradox and the votes poured in. Los boredom. The scriptures say death is what you picture. Your family will have to post-mortem. I assured them. Obituary if you'd have picked the berry. Small paw arbitrary to win a top compete. Peep is spot deplete, doofus where the roof is, all contenders render useless. If you wish any of my obsolete, peep is hope deflated. To rock, I gave life, light. You see what this pro created? Oh, he made it, but he fucked in the proxy, the plot be raised. You got me? When they cock in the box we brace, you thought that was crazy. Today it'll be baby after baby after baby. Maybe we overpopulate, I promise you. When you're too polished versus a shoe polisher, they won't acknowledge you, they'll try to abolish you. With a great plan, the space hand, look what I create, man. This what I gotta do, like how foul can a man chew him? Despite whoever this whore is, son gotta rap. It's a lot of cat, perhaps I'm too complete. He root for me in the best writer. I give you a glimpse of the past, ho. My last show was exciting. I left all men riding from the jotting. Have you forgotten? A God don't just low-key pop up. I pay whatever you owed in scare. Nigga, when it spark in art, all you niggas get boxed in this golden era. I'm a problem. Sean, the God of rhymes, evolved rapping. And I just came to say, the king beats the joker no matter what game we play. Tom.
Top of the third. Los, let's bring it home.
Bring it home.
Okay, they right.
They right.
I just wanted to see if I could do the same shit as Daylyt. So check it out.
Gotta use a lot of crowd.
If I could teach these kids across the world one thing,
Let's do it. This the one.
these niggas is just characters you see on the web. So despite a man's downfalls, just knowing we had Black Panthers gives us a lot to gain. Fuck all these bars about swinging iron. Man, just being black will get you capped in America. These niggas that had you laying down looking up at the Doctor Strange. Not to blame all your antics and playing around, but I knew against me, you had to bring your most honest look. Shit, other than that, the only thing to marvel about this match was RBE had a superhero versus a comic book. I don't want it. Had a superhero versus a comic book. Look, soon as the coin flip, You knew you had Two-Face, a true villain, because you ain't been through no real war yet. Me coming to get rid of Daylyt, Gotham, projecting this battle beyond the moon, because you ain't seen a real Dark Knight before that. Me coming to get rid of Daylyt, Gotham, projecting this battle beyond the moon. Right, nigga, because you ain't been through no real war yet. Me coming to get rid of Daylyt, Gotham, projecting this battle beyond the moon, because you ain't seen no real Dark Knight before that. Ironically, you did all the motherfucking to the Batmobiles, but I'm the one up here blacking on a Corvette. Riddle me this. If ARP sent me 2 Jokers and I took them both out, y'all still think I'm playing with a full deck? I'm up here cooking for the respect. And it's a recipe for the gods, you wouldn't know the concern. Just to think, our birthday. Now I'm standing over his lifeless body with my gift. I guess I'm waiting for his soul to return. I'm up here cooking for the respect. And it's a recipe for the gods. You wouldn't know the concern. Just to think our birthday. Now I'm standing over his lifeless body with my gift. I guess I'm waiting for his soul to return. Yeah, that's how you gonna get your flowers. On your motherfucking grave, nigga. What you thought? You was up here saying all that deep shit to a motherfucking grave digger? I'ma have to son him. Keep going. Yeah. That's how you gonna get your flowers, King. On your motherfucking grave, nigga. You thought you was up here kicking all that deep shit to a motherfucking grave digger. I'ma have to son him like God did Jesus. You know, sometimes you gotta kill a nigga to save niggas. You can't spell Baltimore without the ATL. We known shooters from day one. That's how hard the streets is to get away from. Even though I grew up mellow, I still had to keep my tray young. You can't spell Baltimore without the ATL. We all known shooters from day one. That's how hard the streets is to get away from. Even though I grew up mellow, I still had my tray. They dumb, thinking he a street nigga. He really just grandma's joy. What, you gangster cause of your flow? Oh, you think cause you lean rock with it, you the franchise boy? You think cause you lean rock with it, you the franchise boy? You more like RBE's B-Rabbit. Against Oops, he used this Daylyt and took the shit to help you. I wish you would use that shit against me. You really gonna have a future at the shelter. You know how I came to step, brother. I ain't turning down one bet. I could summons the will of the pharaohs in a battle, and I'm known for going nuts over a drum set. You know how I came to step, brother. I ain't turning down one bet. I could summons the will of the pharaohs in a battle, and I'm known for going nuts over the drums. Speaking of drums, nah, I ain't even gonna start that. Cause the homie got the 40, yeah, old version. Cause he more known for working with the smart tech. But squash that, cause you my amigo. You know how we go. I don't want you to be offset about the way I'm about to take off, but first I got a gun so big, it only exists in Hitman Holla duffel bag, but the casket shut down if it air your whole face off. Say, dog, you got 78 battles with 30 million views. That's 390,000 views per battle. Was that too fast? Okay. We're going to take 39 of those battles. We're going to skim it down to 15 million views per battle. That's approximately 190,000 views per battle if we just do half. So I don't know if battle rap politics fucked you, and that's too bad, or if you ever took into equation all the antics and all the karma had something to do with the success you had. But when them numbers ain't adding up, what more could you expect from a nigga that slept through math, nigga? That's my time, ATL. We out of here, man.
Yo, man.
Go, Quill, talk to me.
Keep it going.
To kick it, I'm the reason they binary ticket, and for that I'm up 1-0-0 through the gas. Yes, preposterous rhyming. Nostradamus promised to leave your last breath. Gasp, yes, as we begin the tale of a king who stepped foot in hell. Do you believe that's air you breathing in? CO2 was the year he could see the wind clear, but he blew it, disguised in a bad storm. Fable, you knew it. Cable, back when the label boxed you two MCs, it was up to you to rise to the mass, sworn to be the best of flying. Impress, depress, decline. You had every opportunity for the ops to be addressed with lines, but at the time, you ain't utilized the platform. That's something Bill caught right, or it's gonna get bad for him. Depress, decline. You had every opportunity for the ops to be addressed with lines, but at the time, you ain't utilized the platform. Y'all let the nigga scream in Burberry, all y'all lyrical miracle heroes, while your two lips be closed. It was our crew who spit these flows. It's all Gucci. Battle rap. And you think I'm gonna let you come in my motherfucking house and expect everything to be all Gucci? I should clothesline your bitch ass. That'll do. How you gonna judge the speech impediment when you ain't settled in? And that's the battle truth. Facts. You know what? Hold on. I wasn't even supposed to battle you. I was supposed to battle Royce the 5'9", but they pushed it back and you became the backup. Excuse me, sir, back up. Yeah, you can act up, but just don't lose integrity or use a dead guy. What you thought? You can stick half calf in our ocean, hoping for a legacy on a game night, but in plain sight, you done ran into the Jedi. They said, why? I said, yo, the name Los been looking a little progressive now. If it's children in the building, I adolescent, had them guessing. Los, if your name been looking a little progressive now, well, guess the sound when I add an S in. That's fine. I rhyme with what? That's fine. I rhyme with what's in their mind at what cost? Card respect, heart neglect, indirect gun bars is the new art direct to make the bar connect. In my heart it mingle, tingle, knowing I don't need a single gun line, cause I am the architect. All you niggas, I am the architect. All you niggas finna bow down. Welcome to Nova O'Brien. O'Mayan is my jungle. This is a rumble amongst two humble Etruscans. Can he dust them? I'm a talked and locked in wig, buddy. Ain't no way Harry booking you bitch niggas to make the grid study. Pretend a bitch, gonna extend the click, I'll remove your rib cutty. Let me guess, you got your heater on, beamer on the adrenochrome, and now your kid bloody. We adrenaline rush, bust colostrum swallow, hollow Mac talk. I can scare the Indians. You want to know what the Drake do? You'll be covered in blood like the Merovingians. Jesus Christ, I'm nice. Another vegan got beef, can't compete when you're mediocre, so we celebrate. You should have known I'd black king soon as they called this melanate. I'm in your face. I'm over that fake world of guns. I'm in your face. I'm over the fake world of guns. Niggas been got hit with the simulate, so it's the black pearls if I gotta throw shots. I square up with the whole world to get through the roadblocks. You see how my mind crafting. I'm Einstein tapped in Wi-Fi, the high-rise captain. Guys die with their eyes wide cracked in. 5-5 on a tripod with the iPod clapping. Bye-bye. If I ever did a gun bar, he gonna die. The new 40, like a 4-year-old who ain't seen his dad on the form all day. All you gonna hear is bah. With that being said, I just came to say, the Joker beats the king no matter what game we play. Good battle, big dog.
Thank you. Thank you. Make some noise for King Los and Daylyt, y'all.